welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Today we'll continue to focus on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy-style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I will put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. Ilsa here. She's a teenager now and doing teenager things, like going off to Flowery Fields and having woohoo in a bush with some strange teenage boy. I'm not quite sure if she's pregnant, but we'll find out. She's pretty tired. She's thinking that her first kiss was not the best kiss. Her mother has decided that swimming is something she needs to do all of a sudden, so Isle is doing some laps, which is sort of interesting to watch in such a tight little pool here. And she has realized she's got dirty dishes in her pockets and she's scared. Isles decided to clean up some leaves that they had food on. I don't know if that's how she copes with being afraid, but she's pretty scared. I'm gonna send her off to sleep. Teenage pregnancy is turned on, so if she's pregnant, then we'll be getting closer to the next era, because we go into the next era when she has a child. We'll see what happens. I really didn't mean to rush it, but it is the reality that when the child becomes a teenager that they can have children, and so I decided to put that on in this game. Pretty hungry and pretty dirty. I'm gonna go have her eat some food. She's thinking about her father who's passed away. She was given her tattoo already for chieftainship, even though she's not quite the chieftain yet. Isle is almost rested. It looks like Ilsa has achieved the wellness skill by putting mud on her face. But I really want her to go take a bath. She's thinking about babies. I don't know if she heard all the stories about the responsibilities of being a clan leader, and she just thinks that she has to rush off and have babies, and that's why she went off to Flowery Fields. Maybe it's because she and her mother are the only ones in their tribe, and it's sort of scary being two women alone, and perhaps she feels that if there are more tribe members that they'd be safer, but they'd be babies, so it wouldn't be very safe for them. Isle is going to have to grill some food because they are out of food, so I'm going to have her make some forager stew because they have lots of fruits and vegetables. She also wants to be leader of the pack, so she is going to either have to form a pack of her own or take over the Green Women from her mother. She is not old enough to be a leader of the Green Women. Okay, she is pretty much done with taking her bath. She can come over here and have some of this food that her mother made. And Isle's going to eat her forager stew. Isle's thinking about herself. What am I going to do? All my boys left me alone, and I'm here by myself with my daughter who's going to be the chiefess, but what if the boxheads attack? What do you think about the world, Mom? Oh, I don't really think about it much. I'm concerned about our tribe. It's amazing that you have time to think about such things as the world. You should really be focusing on what you're going to do to appease the stone goddesses and make this tribe strong. Ilsa's just thinking about the food. She's a teenager, of course. Think about the stone goddesses and what she's going to do for her tribe. So that's pretty deep stuff for a teenager. I had woohoo in a bush with some strange random boy that walked by. I don't even know why I did it, Mom. Oh, her mother didn't even really have anything to say about it. She just sort of walked off and said, I'm gonna go clean these plates. I don't know what to think about my daughter. Then again, who is she to judge? She went off into bushes and had woohoo with random wandering men as well. Isle is doing some push-ups. She's trying to stay fit. She really needs to go off and make a potty. So she's going to have to work on her woodworking skills, because what if her daughter is pregnant? She's going to have to make a potty, because we saw what happens when you don't potty train your children. We had a problem a while ago when the boys of the tribe had grown up and they hadn't been potty trained. They ended up being all bedwetters. I want to have that happen to the next generation of Simbilises. Isle's going off to try to work on her handiness a bit. Now that she's learned that her daughter went off and woohooed in the bush with some random male, she realizes that, wait a minute, my daughter might be pregnant and we'll have a big tribe again, but I should probably work out so I'll be able to protect the tribe better. But I really need to build potties because if Ilsa is pregnant, then her children are gonna need to have a potty. But Ilsa wants to come over and talk to her mother. I'm feeling like trash, Mom. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have orange swirls all over my body. Oh, I'm feeling really, really sick. What do you think I should do? I'm feeling really nasty. Maybe I should go to bed. So she's going off to bed, and Isle's just like, who is this random male that my daughter had woohoo with? Do I know him? Her handiness is level 5, so she's very close to level 6. Ilsa really doesn't have any skills, so she's going to have to figure out what to do. She can make a painting. I'm going to have her do a confident painting. Yeah, she's not feeling very well. She's thinking, maybe I am pregnant. How do you feel when you're pregnant? She's wondering. Ilsa has acquired the painting skills. Did what? You're growing up too fast. I don't know how to feel about this. Isle's been thinking about what her daughter said about woohooing in a shrub. And yeah, she's just realized that she's not quite sure how to process that. She thinks her daughter's grown up too fast. What made you run off to a shrub the moment you had grown up to woohoo with some random strange male? Well, I wanted to be a good tribe leader. I knew that you had a lot of children, and I was interested in having children of my own because now I'm going to be the tribe leader. I think that was sort of irresponsible. We don't have anyone to protect us if there is a baby here. We could have animals come out of the forest, and they could eat the baby. We could have another tribe attack us. I don't feel very good. I still think you should have thought about it more, or talked to me about it before you just ran off into a shrub. Flowery Fields of all places. Think you're gonna move away with this random male that you met? No, Mom, that's crazy. This is my land. I'm a Simbilis. She doesn't seem very happy with what she just learned from her daughter. How do you even know if you're gonna have a baby, Mom? I don't know what it feels like. Do you feel different? Do you feel like cleaner or something if you're gonna have a baby? I can't really describe what it feels like to be pregnant. You have to go through it yourself. So if you are, you'll know. And if you're not, well, you won't know. But you're teenagers, so how do you know what your body really is doing? It's not like you had the golden llamas come out of the forest and tell you all about how to be a mother. But you're my mother and I love you. So Ilsa has done her first painting. But she doesn't have any other skills. I'm going to have her go harvest these lemons. Ilsa has acquired the gardening skills. Ilsa is working on the plants right now. If she's going to be a good leader, she's going to have to know how to do that. Take a look at her friends list. Wondering if she can make a mini green woman group. I think she's going to start a gathering of the green women because she wants to be the leader of the pack. And the only way she's going to be able to do that is to work on her aspiration. So she needs to achieve a level 5 charisma skill. She needs to talk about clubs with 5 club members. Isle is just going to go off and take a bath. She doesn't know that Ilsa has called a meeting of the green women. Ilsa is sort of taking over already. She's going to come over here and talk to Nea. Oh, it's so good to see you. So I'm going to sit on the edge of the pool, it looks like. How are you feeling today? How was your journey? I'm doing pretty well, but you look like you're a little bit sick. Are you okay? Is it contagious? I don't want to catch anything from you. I really hate that it's so sunny. I think it's making me sick. I'm thinking about moving to a warmer place where I'm living is pretty cold. I'm always hungry there, and there's not very good food to eat. You have so much more fruits and vegetables here. I am so tired all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, she's got spots again. So good to see you, Crow says. I don't really know what this club is about. Could any of you tell me what it's all about? Well, it's pretty much about women and gardening. Crow says, I attribute the success of the Green Women to our glorious leader, Isle Simbilis. Yeah, I heard Isle's really good leader. She's very good at fighting away the enemies when they come on her land. But she's not very good at doing makeup. Have you seen her makeup? Her makeup is horrible. She's hysterical. I think it's because of her sickness. I want to send her off to sleep. Isle has come to talk to Crow, only to find that all of the women have left. When Ilsa went to sleep, all of the other women said, "Oh, this isn't a very safe place to be. Perhaps we should go home. Perhaps there is a disease going around this land." They all left. Isle can try to talk to Nea, but Nea looks like she's leaving. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. How are you doing? Ilsa just grew up, and she already ran off to Flowery Fields to woohoo with some random male. Oh, how are you feeling about that? I don't know how I would feel if my daughters ran off to some random bush and woohooed with some male. With not so much as having a cup of kava. I didn't have a chance to tell her about how babies were made. Well, then what do you expect? She's gonna run off into bushes with random males. There's not much that can be done. It's not like you gave her grilled cheese and she stayed home to make grilled cheese all day long. If she had a hobby, perhaps she would just run into random shrubs. I don't know if you're a very good mother, not telling her all about things and only making mirrors all day long. So Naya just left. She doesn't really know what to think about the news. Isle's really not a good mother and didn't really tell her daughter about the birds and the bees. I can't really be upset that my daughter has decided to try to make babies. I did tell her she was responsible to be the tribe leader. We don't really have a tribe, it's just me and her. So I will make potties for her babies that she is going to be having. So Isle's pretty much set that she's going to be a grandmother. She's not quite sure how to feel. She knows that it's good that that Ilsa is trying to do good things for the tribe. Oh, it looks like it's official. Looking at the little debuffs here on Ilsa. And now I'm looking at her stomach a little bit. And yeah, she's not as fit as she was a minute ago. So she is pregnant. So Ben did get her pregnant. She is going to be a mother. And we are going to be going into the next era once she gives birth to that child. Isle has reached handiness level 6. I feel horrible, Mom. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. And I'm so hungry. You had to go off and have an adventure, and this is what happens. You are pregnant. Yes, I'm pregnant. She's excited she's pregnant. Isle's pretty tired. And she's still trying to process what her daughter said, so she's made her daughter some food because she remembers what it was like when she was pregnant and how hungry she was. But I'm going to send Isle off to sleep. Isle's thinking of all the work that she's going to have to do to get the homestead ready for a baby. I feel like one of the stone goddesses. I feel like I could do anything. A minute ago I wasn't feeling good, but now I'm feeling fabulous. I'm pretty hungry too, so I think I'm gonna go eat some of that fish that I smelt Mom cooking. So she's eating for 2. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our crooked house. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the Simbilis Tribe on their journey through the Stone Age. It really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.